Hello and welcome. Thank you so much for stopping in and giving me a little bit of your day. I hope that you're doing well and having a really good day. Today I am coming to you with my first video in my series of Let's Talk About It. I know it's corny, but I watch a lot of review videos and I don't think I'm a review kind of a girl, but I'm a talky girl. So I thought, well, let's just talk about it. You know, I want to hear feedback from you in the description. If you have the item that I'm talking about, I'm just going to select an item. We're going to talk about it, share some pointers. If it didn't work for me, maybe you have it and you enjoyed it. You could give me some pointers on how to use it, vice versa. Y'all can talk amongst yourselves in the description bar. I love it when you help each other out. So today, let's talk about the Tarte Magic Star Collector Set. It is pretty. It is really pretty. I love the little, it reminds me of you've seen like the fancy where you melt the wax seals. You know, that's kind of what that reminds me of. It has the little ribbon here you just pull up. Now, before we really get into the insides of here, let's talk about the bulkiness. It is bulky, but yet if you're throwing it in your suitcase, it's really not too bulky. One of those sizes, because it is shorter. Now, if it was like double length, I think the Sephora one is taller and as thick, so that would be super bulky to me. This isn't too bad, especially to house everything that it does. So let's go ahead and open it up. Here we have it. You have your highlight, you have two blushes, you have your bronzer, you have the Tarte mascara, the Tarte eyeliner, and then you have two lippies. The one in the black cap is the matte formula, and the one in the gold top is the glossy formula. We have some really pretty eyeshadows. The reason I got this, which I've really backed off a lot of the holiday palettes, I don't think last year, I know last year and maybe the year before I didn't buy any holiday palettes because it just seems like it's a different formula, it's not as good, and it's frustrating. One of the things that I really liked about this, just to glance at it, is that they gave a nice variety of mattes and some shimmer satins with the warm. But they also threw in some really pretty ones with a cool. They also threw in these blues just for like a splash of color. And I loved this purple. The goblet, love that color. So I used this palette for approximately 2 weeks. I wanted to be able to try as many of the eyeshadow colors as I could to give you an accurate opinion and thought on how I feel about this. So here's the thing about this palette. I got beautiful looks from them. They wore nicely. Most of them blended nicely. This isn't a really consistent palette. The one that annoyed me the most was the goblet because it's such a beautiful purple. Such a beautiful purple. But once you put it on your eye and then you go to blend it, just left with this grayish charcoal looking mess. It just, every time I tried to use it, it ruined my whole eye look. It just frustrates me to no end when an eyeshadow does that. But it's like, I've mentioned before, it's like the pigmentation goes, the color disappears into the base. Have you had the same issue with the purple with the goblet color? I have a really nice bronzer, two blushes. I do wish that one of the blushes would have been a little more of a cool tone, so you would have one of each. Tarte, I noticed looking through a lot of their things this year that their blushes have really steered into the warm family more than the cool family. And then their highlight, of course, it's beautiful highlight. I did use the mascara, the Tarte mascara. It's not my favorite mascara that Tarte makes, but it's good. It's okay. And the eyeliner, I did use it, had no issues with it at all. I've used both of the lips. I prefer the matte just because I did have some running with the glossy, even though I used a lip liner. All in all, you know, I'm okay with having it. It's not like I'm going to go take it back or anything. I think it is a cute palette to have. So that is just my thoughts and my opinions on this palette. All right, that's it. Please, please let me know down below if you have tried that palette. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you in the next video.